I am an artist, and this is my voice, the voice of the pencil, its lilt, its pitch, its suave and silver argument, or the husky stuttering of its leaden dagger, a voice that, soundless, can be like tumult, or as faint as a whisper in the next room. The paper before us will be transformed into a cosmos of such vibrancy as to make the room you sit in like a land of the dead. I will create for you a new world and people it with its native forms and denizens that never were before, yet have their roots in your and my experience.
Titus Groan, the first of two plays based on the Gormenghast novels of Mervy Peake, dramatized by Brian Sibley. With Sting as Steerpike, Bernard Hepton as Dr. Prunesqualor, Judy Parfitt as Irma Prunesqualor, David Warner as Sepulchrave, Eleanor Braun as Gertrude, Sheila Hancock as Clarice and Cora, Jill Lidston as Fuchsia, Cyril Shapps as Flay, Robert Edison as Sourdust, Morris Denham as Barquentine, Stratford Johns as Swelter, Hilda Schroeder as Nanny Slag, and Freddie Jones as the artist. Titus Groan.
This is Gormenghast. Mile upon mile of mouldering masonry, acre after acre of ancient buildings, clustered and huddled upon one another's backs, rising in prodigious arcs of ruthless stone, or hunched and solitary like stranded monsters. And above it all, Gormenghast Castle, the looming stronghold of time-eaten buttresses, of broken and lofty turrets. And within, a maze of cloisters and corridors, courtyards, vestibules, and stairways. All of them today alive with rumors. Everywhere, passage, archway, cloister, kitchen, dormitory, and hall, alive with speculation. On the ceiling of the stone hall, cherubs pursue each other across a waste of flaking sky. 1,000 of them interweaving their fat limbs among the clouds.
Ever on the move, yet never moving.
Seated at the long table below the painted welkin, Sepulchrave, 76th Earl of Gormenghast, melancholy lord of half-light. Enter Sourdust, arrayed in crimson sacking, and with great books beneath his arm.
I, Sourdust, Lord of the Library, proffer to your lordship the salutations of a dark morning.
His face is made of brown paper that has been crunched by some savage hand before being smoothed out and spread over the tissues. His beard is tied in knots.
Well?
It is the 9th day of the month.
The 9th. A heavy day, the 9th. Always a heavy day. Well?
These, my lord, are the immemorial duties set down in the books of the lore of Groan for this day. First is the biannual ritual of the armory cupboard, which you are required to open, and using the ceremonial dagger, you will scratch a half moon on the back of the door. Yes,
Yes.
It will be the 737th such moon.
There is no world but here. Nothing that is not Gormenghast. And I am Gormenghast. The sacred rituals must daily be observed. Tradition must be maintained. Diagrams and cross-references must be followed. Routes to be taken. Garments to be worn. Gestures to be made that will bring us
At 2:37 to the pool of carp.
Have you heard, Sourdust? Have you heard about my son?
Deep in the fist of stone, a doll's hand wriggles, warm and rebellious. And with his tiny entrance enters change.
That's enough, that's enough. That's enough for you today, my dear.
Gertrude, 76th Countess of Groan, in her bedchamber full of birds. The dark red, lustrous hair of her enormous head clustered in thick coils upon the pillows like burning snakes. Her eyes, the pale green that is common among cats.
What a bunch of feathered wickedness.
A magpie pecks intermittently at a heap of grain upon the palm of her hand. On her shoulder, a stone chat and a huge raven. On the bedrail, 2 starlings, a missel thrush, and a small owl.
Come here and rub your beak along my arm. Who's that?
Me, my lady, Mary Flash. I brought his lordship for you to see.
What for?
He's just had his fault.
Oh, you mean the new one, do you?
But I'm coming.
Hurry up, then, hurry up.
Enter Nanny Slag, bearing in her arms the heir to the miles of rambling stone and mortar.
Where's that doctor? Where's Prune Squalor?
Oh, it's downstairs, taking punch in the cold room.
Squalor! Squalor! Squalor!
Prune Squalor at the double. Dr. Alfred Prune Squalor, physician to Gormenghast. A narrow-chested man with a shock of grey hair and glasses which magnify his eyes so that they fill the lenses up to their gold rims.
My lady!
Exquisitely formed fingers flick small globules of drink from his waistcoat.
I called you to tell you, Prune Squalor, that tomorrow I get up.
Tomorrow?
Why not?
Most abnormal, most unusual, most unique. So very soon.
Get out.
My ladyship.
Exit Prune Squalor.
Isn't he sweet? Oh, isn't he the sweetest drop of sugar that ever was?
Who?
His little lordship. His pretty little lordship.
Slag, go away. Find a wet nurse from the outer dwellings. I would like to see the boy when he is 6.
Yes, my lady.
Call him Titus.
Seven.
Lady Fuchsia, daughter to the House of Groan.
There's 7 of them.
Fuchsia in her attic, clouded with moths, pollinated with dust, a warm, breathless, timeless region, a zone of moted half-light.
7.
7 clouds,
Like naked cherubs.
like sucking pigs,
Plump, pink bodies.
on a sky of slate.
Why 7? 7 is for something. Oh,
Suddenly noticing, far below, in one of the diminished quadrangles, kitchen servants, like ants.
what are they doing?
Something has happened.
Something no one's told me of.
Everything has changed.
Everything's wrong. Everything.
great kitchen of Gormenghast. A steaming, airless concentration of ghastly heat. Fat, bubbling and stinking, burns in the great ovens. Acid flames leaping from the open doors into the clammy mist. Swelter.
Close your eyes, my merry boys.
Abiathar Swelter, chief chef to Gormenghast.
Close your eyes, my belching angel.
Balancing his huge body with difficulty upon a cask of wine.
Come closer in, my ineffectual villain. Silence, my drippy little joint. Silence and listen to me. To me. Chief chef of Gormenghast, man and boy, 40 years!
There is only one of Swelter's boys who does not cheer.
Listen, my flowers of flatulence, my gaseous buds, and I will lift my sweetest heart into the rafters and sing you a song. But what is this? Someone's missing from this creamy sea of faces. Where's Steerpike?
There he is, sir!
A high-shouldered boy with an expressionless mouth, but with eyes dark and hot with hatred.
You wanted me?
Oh, there you are, my rear-addled sunshine. I shall sing to you, Steerpike. To you, my core of Colonel Catbile.
Steerpike's eyes smolder through their lashes.
I, my impatient little lovebird.
His eyes protrude like bloodshot bubbles.
I
His face glistens like a jelly.
am Swelter! Everybody, Swelter!
Like a galleon, he lurches in his anchorage.
Scook to his lordship, with all sorts of ships that shall sail on slippery seas.
The great ship's canvas sags and crumples, and then suddenly flounders and sinks in a cataclysmic mass of wine-drenched blubber. Observing this scene from the doorway of the great kitchen is Flay, first servant to Sepulcrave, Earl of Gormenghast. Flay, dry, brittle, ancient, like a splinter or fragment of stone, filled with revulsion, baring his sand-colored teeth with an expression of unbelievable menace, he turns away from the reek and horror. Steerpike follows the cracking of Flay's knee joints through the labyrinthine corridors of stone beneath Gormenghast, hoping it will lead to the open, to the outside, to somewhere away from here.
What's that? Hey? One of Swelter's striped rats. What are you doing here?
I don't know where I am.
I don't want Swelter's boys here, curse 'em.
I don't want to be here. Give me daylight. I'll go away. Far away.
Away? Where?
Anywhere.
Oh. New?
Me?
You new?
17 years old, sir. But new to the kitchen. Please, sir, I want to leave that dreadful Swelter. He fell. He fell like a log.
Quite right. Honouring the birth. What have you done?
Done, sir? When?
What happiness?
I haven't any happiness.
What? No great happiness? Rebellion. Is it rebellion?
No. Except against Mr. Swelter.
Take this candle. Lead the way. I'll teach you to be unhappy when a groan is born.
A groan is born.
And you mope in the lanes? Show you what it means. A male groan? Don't like him, Swelter, eh?
No, sir.
Here. Come here, you kitchen thing.
Sir?
cat room. Come.
A room filled with late sunbeams. A carpet filling the floor with blue pasture. Seated in 100 decorative attitudes, or standing immobile like carvings, or walking superbly across their sapphire setting, interweaving with each other like a living arabesque, a swarm of snow-white cats.
Come. Climb, swelter boy, climb. Name?
My name?
Your name, yes, your name. I know what my name is.
Steerpike, sir. Whose cats are those, sir?
Cats?
The white cats. Who do they belong to?
Milady's. All hers.
Where does she live?
Hold your tongue, you greasy fork. Talk too much. Come.
At the top of the stairs, an octagonal room hung with full-length portraits in huge, dusty gold frames. Pushing one a little to one side, Flay reveals a small round hole in the panelling, a spy hole. Flay applies his eye to the hole. He observes. He observes what he expected to observe. 3 doors in a corridor. The central door stained black with an enormous white cat painted upon it.
Here.
Yes?
Look.
The boy looks.
Cat door's hers.
His eye glued to the spy hole, Steerpike observes.
Prune Squalor? My lord?
Well, my lord? Satisfactory, Prune Squalor.
I am, my lord, exceptionally gratified. Exceptionally.
Professionally, you mean, I imagine.
Professionally, my lord, I am unspeakably satisfied.
Technically?
Technically. I am so satisfied as to be unbearable even to myself.
Did you notice anything strange, unusual about him?
Structurally a sound child. Sound as a bell. Tinkle, tinkle, structurally.
Damn the structure!
I am at a loss, my lord.
His face. Did you or did you not think it was strange?
Speaking professionally, I should say the face was irregular.
You mean ugly?
Let's say unnatural.
What's the difference? Have you ever delivered a more hideous child? Be honest.
Never, never. Never. And never such a boy with such extraordinary eyes.
Eyes? What's wrong with my son's eyes?
Why, my lord, they are violet.
Steerpike at the spy hole still, observing.
Fuchsia! Come here, girl, come here.
Yes, father?
Fuchsia, her hair flapping like a pirate's flag.
Where have you been? Why have you been hiding? Why?
They said I've got a brother. Idiots! Idiots! I haven't, have I? Have I?
A little brother, yes. A minute, infinitesimal, microscopic addition to the famous line. Oh, yeah. Very much so.
I don't believe it. Oh, I hate people. I hate them. I hate them.
She is gone, but Steerpike has observed it. Suddenly.
Back! Back, Swelter's boy, back!
Back? Oh, not back to that loathsome chef. Not back to the kitchen.
Too busy to have you here.
He's ugly.
Who?
Hideous, they said.
Who's hideous?
The baby. The new baby.
What's this?
Lord Groan said so. The doctor said so. Hideous, they said.
I'll tear your little ears off, you snippy thing. Come here.
If I go back to Swelter, I'll tell him. All of them. What I've heard his lordship say, and then...
Come here, or I'll break your bones. In there, you kitchen rat. I'll fix you.
The sun sets behind Gormenghast Mountain in a swamp of saffron light.
Call him Titus, she said.
Nanny Slag.
Poor little lamb.
A midget figure made 14 inches taller by her best black velvet hat with the glass grapes on it.
Find him a wet nurse, she said, from the outer dwellings.
Hurrying between the acacia trees towards a gate in the castle wall.
Poor little dumpling.
Through the archway, past a cactus tree like a huge grey candlestick studded with thorns, coming at last to...
Oh, the dwellings.
A sprawling mass of hovels, swarming like an epidemic, clamping themselves to the great walls like limpets to a rock. The dwellings, granted by ancient law, a chill intimacy with the stronghold that looms above them. Nanny Slag stares at the dwellers. The dwellers stare at Nanny Slag. Moonlight flares on the glass grapes.
I have come to tell you a wonderful thing. You will be very proud, I am quite sure.
Adjusting her hat.
We are all proud, all of us. A new little groom has been born. A little boy of the blood. I am in charge, of course, and I want a wet nurse for him at once. I must have one at once to come back with me. Where now?
The men form a large circle.
Gormenghast! Gormenghast! Gormenghast!
And chant
Gormenghast!
77 times. A young woman approaches Nanny Slag.
I will come.
She is perhaps 20, but her beauty has already begun to disintegrate, as it does with all the dwellers once they have reached maturity.
I lost my baby a few days ago. He lived but an hour or two. I will come.
Very well. Come along, then. Your name? Your name, my dear?
Peter.
Time passes. With an insidious seepage, news percolates through Gormenghast, reaching, at last, the southern wing and the rooms of their ladyships, Cora and Clarice.
After all, who are we?
Sisters of Sepulcrave, Earl of Groan.
Who are we?
Sisters-in-law of Gertrude, Countess of Groan.
Lady Clarice? Lady Cora.
Twins. Their faces identical to the point of indecency. Expressionless, preliminary layouts for faces.
We are his aunts. Whose aunts? The child's, stupid. The child's. But what chance have we got? Gertrude has all the power. Yes, she has it all. And now there's a child. And we're only the aunts. Only the aunts.
In his cell-like room, Steerpike paces away the days. One thought only in his mind.
Escape. Trapped.
Locked in, no way out.
The window.
A precipitous drop, there's no way down.
Not down. Up.
Up 20 feet of unscalable stone.
It's only 12 feet up. And then there's a creeper hanging down.
A half-dead, hairy arm that will not bear your weight.
It's the only way. I must escape.
Standing on the lintel of the window, Steerpike begins the ascent.
Up.
Fingers find a cranny. He pulls himself up. A crevice here. A toehold there. Another inch higher.
Up.
Above, the swaying wall. Below, the sickening drop. Grab. Clutch. Hold.
Up.
Reach. Stretch. Grip.
Up.
Slip. Scramble. Cling.
Up.
Sweat runs. Blood drips. Bones ache.
Got it.
The thick, brittle, hairy creeper arm, swaying out from the wall into space. Feet on stone, hand over hand.
Up! Up!
tearing nails, grazing flesh. The rusted gutter grasped. The empty world of rooftops reached.
Escaped!
Below in the castle, preparations are being made. Preparations for ceremonial. The christening room, cool and peaceful and unperturbed, waits. With space and dignity, it awaits the entrance of the characters. First arrival. Flay. A heavy chain of brass around his vulture neck, giving unexpected elegance to his long, black, moth-eaten suit.
Good.
In one hand he balances, on a tray, a bowl of water.
Watch your feet, my little rat eye.
Swelter.
Well, may I be boiled to a frazzle if it isn't Mr. Flea.
Little billows of flesh running swiftly here and there across his face.
Advance, and make it sprightly.
Advance 3 kitchen boys carrying trays stacked with delicacies.
Have you met this extremely thin gentleman, my little fly-blown chops? Allow me to introduce you. This, my tiny cheese pairings, is Mr. Flea.
How dare you?
How dare I what, Mr. Flea?
My name is Flay. And how dare you introduce me, the first servant of the House of Groan, to your 10-a-penny kitchen boy?
Oh, my adorable lights and liver, I have offended Mr. Flea.
You disgusting bag of lard.
Pulling his brass chain over his head.
You've been a pig swill.
Slashing the heavy links across the face of the chef.
What is this?
Sourdust, lord of the library, keeper of the tomes.
There should be order here. Rituals are to be observed.
And ritual must never be delayed. Their feud will have to wait, for the observers of the ritual are gathering already, and the christening must proceed.
All are gathered, save only him for whom this gathering is gathered.
Twisting his black and white beard into inextricable knots.
Stones have their voices, voices that grind at night from lungs of granite, voices that he shall hear when his ear is tuned to Gormenghast, whose voice is endlessness of endlessness.
How much more is there?
The ancient word is complete, your ladyship.
What now?
His lordship must call for his son.
Sepulchrave.
My son.
Call, Sepulchrave. He said call.
My son. My son!
His voice winds itself along the empty, echoing corridors, while above, high on the rooftops of Gormenghast, Steerpike opens his eyes and sees
Stone.
a conglomeration of stone, a mist of masonry,
Roofs.
rising and falling like a frozen sea,
Walls.
sheer, windowless, and arid,
Towers.
gesturing to the sky above. Then,
A horse.
swimming in a water-filled hollow,
On top of a tower.
far away across the seemingly inexhaustible vista of roofscapes. Below, Sepulchrave calls again for his son.
My son, inheritor of the powers I hold, approach me now. Child, welcome
Oh, my poor little lemon drop. We've kept them waiting.
Never mind, dear lady. Better late than never.
Silence! We must proceed.
Well then, proceed!
I open the book of baptism, for it is written that between these pages where the flax is grey with wisdom, the firstborn male child of the house of Groan shall be laid lengthways.
Nanny Slag places Titus thus in the open book.
Then the pages that are heavy with words shall be bent in and over him, so that he is engulfed in the seer text, encircled with the profound, and is as one with the inviolable law.
Lord Sepulchrave joins the parchment at its centre with a safety pin.
Child inheritor of the rivers, of the tower of flints, and the dark recesses beneath cold stairways. Listen with the humility of princes, and understand with the understanding of the ants.
Dipping his hand in the christening bowl and trickling water through his fingers onto the baby's head.
Your name is Titus. Titus, the 77th Earl of Groan and Lord of Gormenghast.
Titus!
I do abjure you, hold each cold stone sacred that clings to these your grey ancestral walls.
His fingers growing numb.
I do abjure you, hold sacred the tenets that ramify the creeds of Gormenghast.
Losing his grip on the leather.
I dedicate you to your father's castle.
The book slipping from his hands.
No need for alarm. They resemble rubber, your ladyship. Just a core of India rubber with an elastic centre. Oh, yes. Every ounce abounds.
What are you talking about, man?
I was referring to your child who has just fallen on the floor.
Fallen?
To earth, your ladyship. Fallen positively to earth, which explains why, as you can no doubt hear, his minute lordship is screaming.
So that's what it is.
Don't cry, my treasure.
My son.
My book. He has violated the book of baptism.
Titus' first recorded act of blasphemy. Fuchsia's attic. A strange cavern of furniture, boxes, toys, pictures, armor, flags, and relics of every kind. Fuchsia threads her way among her treasures. She stops suddenly. Prostrate on the floor is the motionless figure of a boy.
What are you doing here? In my attic? This is my room. My room.
Lady Fuchsia.
Go away. Go away from my room. I hate you. I hate you for coming here. No one has ever been here.
Today, I saw a great pavement among the clouds, made of grey stones, bigger than a meadow.
What do you want?
I saw a horse swimming in the top of a tower, and colonies of basking lizards.
Who are you?
My name is Steerpike. I've climbed here from below.
Climbed here?
I come for sanctuary. I'm a rebel. I'm at your service as a dreamer and a man of action. I've climbed for hours, and I'm hungry and thirsty.
Go. Go away from me.
Where can I go to? Hide me tonight, Lady Fuchsia, and introduce me, if you will, to someone who can employ me. All I want is one interview. My brains will do the rest.
Well, 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 well.
Prune Scholar, flicking a hair from the sleeve of his coat and flashing his teeth.
So you have brought a friend with you, my dear little ladyship.
At your service, sir.
He's come because he wants to work.
Indeed.
I have always been fascinated by those who want to work. Most absorbing and uncanny. But what are you? Beneath your fetid jacket, what are you? Are you a problem case, my dear boy? Or are you a clear-cut young gentleman with no ideas at all?
I'm neither, sir. I've plenty of ideas, though, at the moment. Plenty of problems, too.
Is that so? Is that so? How very unique, Master.
His name is Steerpike, Dr. Prune.
Is it now?
Yes, sir. Steerpike.
Steerpike of the many problems. And what, my young stripling, are your problems?
Well, they're varied, sir. The most immediate is to impress you with my potentiality.
Is it?
Yes. To be able to make such an unorthodox remark is in itself a sign of some originality.
Your young friend interests me, Fuchsia.
I'm 17, sir.
Indeed. 17.
Yet do I sound like 17, sir? Do I act like 17?
Indeed not, dear boy. Indeed not.
You see, sir, I'm clever enough to know that I'm clever.
Well, 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 well. By all that's intriguing, this is really the quintessential. What a very rare frenzy indeed.
He climbed all the way up the outside of the castle to my attic, Dr. Prune. He's very clever.
Yes, he's a clever little monster. A diabolically clever little monster.
Who is this? I said, who is this?
A lady whose similarity to Dr. Prune's squalor is unmistakable peers through tinted spectacles at Steerpike.
Well, Alfred, well?
This, my dear, is none other than Master Steerpike, who is anxious for me to make use of his brain in its functional capacity as a vortex of dazzling thought. This Master Steerpike is my sister, Miss Irma Prunesqualor.
I'm honoured, madam, and I hope that I may be able to serve you in some way. If your brother should decide to employ me.
Of course he will. Won't you, Alfred? I said, won't you, Alfred?
Very likely, my dear Irma, very likely.
But what on earth are you wearing, boy?
Bending forward, her sharp nose and opaque glasses directed towards the youth.
I said, what on earth are you wearing?
It is with great regret that at my introduction to you I should be in clothes that so belie my fastidious nature.
I will have a suit cut for you tomorrow, Master Steerpike. We shall dress you in a suit of pale grey.
You do me too much honour, Miss Prunesqualor.
Alfred, did you hear me? I said we will dress him in grey.
Who, blood of my blood? Who is to be apparisoned in the hue of dove?
Who? How can you say who? This youth, Alfred, this youth whom you are employing.
I am confident that I shall give satisfaction, dear lady.
I will show you to your room. I will have you called in the morning, after which I will instruct you in your duties. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
With great pleasure, madam.
In his new room, Steerpike stands at the open window and observes the mountainous outline of Gormenghast Castle rising darkly into the night. The cool air fans his protruding forehead. His face remains like a mask, but deep down in his stomach, he grins. Months pass, and as Steerpike wedges himself ingratiatingly into the fabric of Gormenghast, another is preparing to leave it.
Oh, no. No, Kida, you mustn't. Oh, you mustn't go. Oh, Kida, you know how old I am. Oh, you can't go. You can't.
I must. I must return to my home. Titus is strong and well, and he will be able to do without me.
Why? Why?
When I came to the castle with you on that first evening, I was troubled. I had need of refuge.
Refuge? What are you saying? What do you mean?
My husband had died. They buried him in the Valley of the Graves. 2 men carried his body for me, strong, young men. One was called Rantel, the other Bragon. The valley was silent, but those two men held me in their eyes, and I saw and knew that they loved me. My husband's child was born soon after, but it did not live. Rantel and Bragon were filled with hatred for one another, and to save the shedding of blood, I came to the castle. Now I'm going to return to them. My beauty will soon leave me, and peace will come. But before that, I must have love.
From the grey hinterland of buildings, the tower of flints rises like a mutilated finger. Within the shadow of this tower stands the long, low building that is the library. The library, shelf upon shelf, brooding with a slow anguish. Books, tier upon tier, seeming each a separate tragic note in a monumental fugue of volumes. A network of 1,000,000 commas, semicolons, full stops, and hyphens.
When, through a blood-dark dawn, a man with antlers cried, and throughout the day the echoes suffered his agony and died in the evening air, I was not there.
Sepulchre, his dejection infecting the air and diffusing its illness upon every side.
I was not there. Flay.
Lordship.
I wish to have my son brought to me by his nurse. I shall expect them at 9.
Lordship. Why now? Had the summer to see his son. Thought he'd forgotten him.
Flay, straddling onwards, is suddenly distracted by a light, a dull, greenish light, from a small window.
Oh, only a light.
Yet, inexplicably, it seems to draw him to itself.
Wasting time. Only a light.
Then, climbing up onto a cask, and lifting himself up to see in at the window, and seeing what he has by some prophetic qualm known all along it was his destiny to see.
Swelter.
Swelter bathed in the nauseous light of a lamp, hanging enclosed in a bowl of lime green glass.
Swelter.
Swelter bent over a grindstone,
Sharpening
a large two-handed cleaver. To his right,
boxes.
2 wooden boxes placed 4 feet apart, and on the floor,
lines.
Chalk lines running roughly parallel from the boxes, and
writing,
saying,
"To the 9th stairs."
The stairs leading to the room of
Lordship.
And across the doorway represented by the 2 boxes,
a sack
curled up as if to signify the figure of one who nightly sleeps outside his lordship's door, as if to signify...
Flay.
Swelter ceases to whet the shivering edge of his cleaver and looks up, his eyes metallic and murderous. Then, removing his shoes, he begins a grotesque and extraordinary dance.
What's he doing?
He is practicing tiptoeing in silence. With slow, elaborate steps, the cook advances towards the sack.
Flay! Flay asleep!
Swelter stops and lifts the cleaver into the air above the cumulus shoulder. The steel flares in the green light.
Your ladyships, we are doubly honoured.
Steerpike ushers into the prune squaller's parlour 2 identical 9-pins, Lady Clarice and Lady Cora.
Very charmed, your ladyships.
Irma attempting to curtsy, but failing on account of the tightness of her dress.
Very, very charmed.
But to what do we owe this double honour?
Nothing at all.
Steerpike advances, his mind alive with ideas and projects.
And I, your ladyships, I'm delighted to have the distinction of being beneath the same roof.
Yes, he's glad he's under the same roof as us. I like roofs, because they're on the top of the houses they cover. And Clarice and I like being over the tops of things because we love power.
Will you have a little coffee? Or a little wine, perhaps?
What's his name?
His name is Steerpike.
His name is Steerpike. Why not? It'll do.
And all I desire, your ladyships, is that I might have your favour, your gracious patronage.
We're going now.
So soon?
You've just arrived. I said you've just arrived. We've been here too long, much too long. We've got a lot of sewing to do. We sew beautifully, both of us.
I'm sure you do.
We do a lot of needlework, but nobody sees it. Nobody is interested in us. When we were younger, we were of great consequence. Yes, that's exactly what it was that we were. Sepulchrave thinks he's so wise, but he's no cleverer than we are. Nor is Gertrude.
Everyone knows that, your ladyships.
Winking at Prune Squalor.
But now you must let me escort you to your rooms.
Everyone knows, you said. That's what you said. But what can we do?
Leave everything to me, and I will secure your rights for you.
Oh.
You are Lady Cora and Lady Clarice. Lady Clarice and Lady Cora. You must not forget that.
No.
No one must be allowed to forget that.
Yes, and then we will have power again, won't we?
Yes, that's what we want. Power.
The air is bitterly cold now. The tower of flints rises like a black ruler against a sky crowded with stars. Steerpike, shaping schemes and designs in his mind, is returning to the Prune Squalors.
This way. Mustn't be late.
Hello? What's this?
There, my own. It won't be long, my little lordship, dear.
Interesting. Lordships, flays and slags. I must investigate.
I brought them, lordship.
So I see. I have disturbed you, nurse, have I not? It is cold outside. I have just been out to get these for him.
On the floor, in the lamplight, are scattered a score of fir cones.
Oh, are they for his little lordship, sir?
Put him among them. I want to talk to him.
The door inches open, and Steerpike steals noiselessly in.
I have had you come to tell you that I have decided upon a family gathering here in a week's time in honor of my son.
Steerpike listens.
I want you to inform those concerned. You will tell the Countess. You will tell Fuchsia. You will also inform their ladyships Cora and Clarice.
Steerpike notes this.
And the Prune Squalors had better come as well. I will inform Sourdust myself. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I will tell them, sir.
Steerpike, deep in thought, silently creeps from the shadows and out into the night. In one of the sparse mud dwellings outside the walls of Gormenghast, a pair of lovers embrace.
Kida, you have come back. And you've come to me, not to Bragon.
Yes, Randall. I have come back to you.
You're crying.
Our youth will pass from us soon. Oh, Randall, hold me again.
Kida and Randall, defenseless before each other's love. The night passes. Morning comes, a sunlit morning of late autumn. Outside the mud dwelling, a man sits whittling at a small branch and waiting for the door to be unlatched. In silence, he carves and waits.
Bragon, how long have you been here?
Not long.
Why did you come?
To see you. Are you happy, Kida?
Yes.
Do you love Rantle?
I do not know, Bragon. I cannot tell whether I love him or whether it is the world I love so much. Oh, Bragon, I do not know. If I love Rantle, then I love you also.
Kida. Do you remember the grass hollow, where the twisted woods descend?
Yes, I remember.
I'll meet you there, tonight.
No, Bragon, you'll meet me there. And you'll bring a knife, for I have one that is sharp and will be sharper by this evening.
Rantle, no, Bragon.
He's right. I shall meet him at sunset. One of us will come back to you.
No! Oh, my poor heart. My poor weak heart.
And a slag scuttling across the quadrangle.
Why, but isn't this a slag?
Oh, what do you want? Startling me like that? And my poor heart as it is.
My dear lady, it's only I. Steerpike.
Steerpike, an elegant sword stick under his arm, and a gold chain about his neck.
Jumping out on me? It's not fair.
I saw you were bound on an errand of some kind, and I wondered if I could assist in any way.
No, thank you, young man. I am taking a message from his lordship to Lady Clarice and Lady Cora.
But it's such a long way to their apartment, and I will be passing their rooms. Couldn't I, as a trusted associate of Dr. Prunesqualler, carry it for you?
Well, yes, I suppose so. But it's very important. You mustn't let me down.
Of course not. Of course not. Your ladyships, I wish to ask you a question.
Their twin heads are thrust forward in anticipation, as though they were peering out of a window.
Who has undisputed control over Gormenghast, but allows the great traditions of the castle to drift, forgetting that even his own sisters are of his blood and lineage, and are entitled to homage, and, shall I say it? Yes, to adulation too. Who is that man?
Gertrude!
Come, come. Who is it who forgets even his own sisters?
Sepulchrave. Sepulchrave!
Yes, Lord Sepulchrave. It is a fact that it is your selfish brother who is responsible for the injustice you suffer.
What shall we do? Tell us, tell us!
In all battles, whether of wits or of war, the first thing to do is to take the initiative and to strike hard.
Yes.
But one must choose where to strike. Now tell me, dear ladies, what is your brother's main interest? Is it not literature? Is he not a great lover of books?
He's very clever, but he reads it all in books.
Exactly. Then if he lost all his books, he'd be all but defeated. If the centre of his life were destroyed, he'd be but a shell. As I see it, your ladyships, it is at his library that our first thrust must be directed. Don't you agree?
We agree?
Yes, we agree.
Outside, the moon slides inexorably towards its zenith. The roof of the twisted woods reflects the staring circle in a phosphorescent network of branches. Rantle approaches the hollow, his head and body a mosaic of black and ghastly silver. He stands as if sculpted in the moonlight. Then, lifting his eyes, he sees Bragon arise from beyond the rim across the hollow.
Do you mind if I smoke my pipe, your ladyships? Thank you. Now, how are we to dispose of your brother's books?
Burn them!
And what could we burn them with?
Fire!
Yes. Yes, that is a possibility.
But we oughtn't to burn down Sepulchrave's library, ought
Lady Cora,
Sometimes one has to do things which are unpalatable, especially since the new scandal has come to my ears.
What? What is it?
The fact that you're not being asked to the great gathering which your brother is calling. Everyone of importance is going. Even the prune squallers are going.
What?
Everyone, that is, except yourselves. Does that not anger you?
Yes. Yes.
Shall we then take steps towards justice? Yes or no, ladies? Yes or no?
Yes. Burn, 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 burn.
Keda's lovers descend together, and stripping themselves naked, they turn to face one another, easing their fingers around the bone hilts of their blades, which dance in the moonlight like splinters of glass.
Sit down! Both of you, sit down!
Oh.
In 6 days' time, your ladyships, on the evening before the great gathering to which you've not been invited, the library will be empty, and you may burn it to the ground.
Then we'll have power. Won't we?
Yes, then you'll have power, your ladyships.
Rantel and Bragon are fighting, their bodies raddled with blood. They are sculpting. Each is carving a marvel in inky shadow and silver light. Suddenly, Keda is standing on the brow of the slope. Bragon sees her. With a flash of strength, he whirls Rantel's daggered hand away and plunges his knife into the shadowy breast. His foe sinks to the ground.
Bragon, I love you more than all things.
He does not turn to Keda. He stands motionless, while Rantel, raising himself upon his arm, gropes for his dagger and, summoning the last of his strength, sends it running through the air. Bragon, the bone hilt at his gullet, falls lifeless across the body of his destroyer.
Can I depend on those stupid geese? They're the linchpin of the whole maneuver.
Steerpike leaves the deserted library at 4 in the morning.
Everything else is in readiness. 160 yards of oil-drenched cloth hidden behind the books. A hole bored in an unused door, taking the ends of the cloth outside the building to where they can be ignited by Lady Cora and Lady Clarice. They will think the library's empty. I will have locked the only door that is used, and, with the exception of the twins, the entire house of Groan will be inside. I will appear like an answer to a prayer. As long as those stupid women start the fire.
With doomful inevitability comes the evening of the gathering, the evening of the burning.
We are gathered together in this ancient library at the instigation of Sepulchre, 76th Earl to the House of Gormenghast.
Sourdust, fingering a running bowline in his beard.
Now, I will turn my back on you and strike the table 4 times. Then Slag will bring the child to the table, and Lord Sepulchre will graciously advance, following his menial, and on arriving at a point immediately behind me, will touch the back of my neck with the forefinger of his left hand. At this signal, I and Slag will retire. Slag.
What's the matter?
Matter, as far as I can dare to judge at this very, very short notice, your ladyship. It is a case of thickening atmosphere.
It's smoke.
Haven't you ever smelt smoke before?
Many and many a time, your ladyship. But never, if I may say so, never in here.
There never is smoke in here. Flay!
Lordship!
Open the door!
Yes, Lordship!
Lord Sepulchrave will then pass behind the table
My very dear good Mrs. Slagg, please convey his minute lordship to the door that for some reason that is too subtle for me to appreciate remains shut.
The door has been locked from the outside.
Oh, no!
Like the tongue of an adder, suddenly licking the gilded and studded spines of the books, their titles momentarily shining out in ephemeral glory.
There is, my dove, seldom smoke without it.
A face at the window, a face none of them expects to see.
Hold your horses! Don't panic! Don't panic!
This is indeed remarkably fortuitous, dear boy, remarkably so.
Don't stand so near! I'm going to crack some more glass out!
Stand back.
I'm glad I found you! I tried the door, it seems to be locked! But I've thought of something!
What? Thought of what?
A ladder! I'm going to let down a ladder!
A ladder, did he say? Where did he find a ladder?
Does it matter? It's not a real ladder, I'm afraid. There have been some small trees felled, and I've managed to find a couple with enough stumps and branches on them to serve as steps.
He's clever, isn't he, Dr. Pruitt?
Veritably ingenious, I should say.
Now stand clear. I'm going to try and pass one of the trees through. Look out!
And so the rescue begins. As the flames grip volume after volume with their flickering tentacles, the slow progress up the improvised ladder, through the small window, and down the tree on the outside.
Oh, well done, your ladyship. Oh, careful now. Now, where's his lordship?
Oh, Lordship! Lordship!
There he is.
Standing in an alcove, smoothing the back of a gold-bound book, a sickening smile playing on his lips.
Take them. Take your books, your lordship. Come quickly. Which ones do you want?
No, it's all right. I am sorry to have kept you.
Flay,
Yes.
follow his lordship. Take care of him.
Yes. Follow Lordship.
That's everyone except us.
And Sourdust.
Where's he?
We can do nothing for him. Come.
After you, Doctor.
Very well, dear boy. Very well. Now.
Turning for an instant, Steerpike, a lurid carving with eyes glittering in the blood-red light like garnets, surveys the Holocaust.
Nice work. Very nice work.
Night falls, and the raw patch of light that was once the library dances in the darkness like a pulsating wound. Inside the book-lined oven, the crimson flames devour the crimson rags of Sourdust. The flesh will soon be gone, with all its wrinkles. The coughing ceased forever. How can ritual be maintained? How will order be preserved?
Are you Barquentine?
Flay, standing beneath the mouldering belly of a fly-covered ceiling.
What if I am? He's dead. Whom are you speaking of?
Rapping the mattress with his withered stump and knotting his beard furiously.
Your father, Sourdust. How? Burned in the library yesterday. Only bones left. Details.
Foraging in the darkness for his crutch and struggling onto his withered leg.
I will take you to his lordship. You know your duties? Of course I know my duties, you bladderhead.
What do you think I've been studying these last 54 years?
Barquentine, the new lord of ritual, appearing like a well-versed actor on the mouldering stage. The slow drama of Gormenghast continues among the shadows. In the south wing, the twins are getting restless.
He promised us power. He promised. That's why we did it. He made us do it. He made us burn dear Sepulchre's books. Dear Sepulchre's books.
How many shelves have you built for your father?
Sepulchre, sitting with his back to a pine tree, his knees drawn up to his chin, a slithery smile upon his mouth.
7 shelves, Father.
Fuchsia, her hands trembling, her wide eyes looking down at 7 lines scored across the needled ground.
That's it, that's it. Now we have space for the Sonian poets. Have you the books ready, little daughter?
Yes, Father.
Turning to a heap of fir cones she has gathered. The silence of the high pines drugs the air. Sepulchre places a fir cone at the end of one of the lines.
Fuchsia.
Yes?
Do I know you, Fuchsia? Do I know you?
I suppose we don't know each other very much, Father.
Ah!
What is it? Oh, Father, what is it?
I am not your father.
His black eyes widening.
I live in the Tower of Flint.
His fingers curling.
I am the death. Ow!
A kestrel hangs in the sky. Kida, her mind in a fever, walks among the mud dwellings.
Your life is over. Your lovers are dead. Only Ranthel's child to be born, and then you will know what to do.
Sepulchre, sitting huddled upon the broad carven mantelpiece in his apartments.
Your lordship?
Swelter, oozing in a uniform of virgin silk.
Chef, how many mice have you trapped in the kitchen today? Answer me.
All the traps were full of mice, your lordship.
Then bring me one. Bring me a plump one, immediately.
Silent with incredulity, Swelter insinuates his white mass from the room.
Mr. Flay!
Lordship!
Some twigs, at once. Twigs of all sizes, do you understand?
Flay looks up at his master. He can recognize no expression. The mouth might as well not be there. The fine aquiline nose appears more forceful, and the saucer-like shape of the eyes hold within either sky a vacant moon.
Hold him, Steerpike.
Yes, Doctor.
The doctor flicks a slim needle into his lordship's wrist.
I can't keep pumping hydrophon doramischromatica of ash into him every 5 hours or so. Soon he'll need it even more frequently than that.
The fingers uncurl. The claws are gone.
That was quick work, Doctor. What happens next?
His lordship must continue with his duties. Order in all things, eh? Yes, indeed. Fetch me Flay. We must get his lordship dressed. Quickly now, quickly.
The cat room, carpeted with blue sky, clouded with white purring fur.
And how's Flay?
What do you want?
The Earl wants you.
Then, suddenly forcing his eyes open with the forefinger and thumb of either hand. This is a mistake. One of Steerpike's rare mistakes.
How dare you!
Filled with wrath at this insult to his master, Flay plucks a cat by its head from the snowy hill upon a divan and hurls it at his tormentor.
How dare you!
The living missile reaches out one of its white legs and rips a crimson wedge from Steerpike's cheek immediately below the right eye. Cats swarm the walls and furniture, leaping and circling in a white maelstrom.
Fool!
Gertrude, moving through the blizzard of cats to flay.
Crude fool!
Ladyship.
I have finished with you, Flay. The stones have finished with you. You are banished, exiled. Your long bones sicken me. You have 1 week to leave Gormenghast.
In the great hall, with its sky of writhing cherubs, the threatened ritual staggers on. Lord Sepulchrave and his family sit silently at breakfast. His thoughts are as fragmentary as the flaking ceiling.
Soft plumes deaden all my thoughts in a shroud of numberless feathers. My throat is growing taut and round. They have been there so long in the cold, hollow throat of the tower, and they will be there forever, for there can be no ending to the owls whose child I am. My remorse is over now and forever, for desire and dreams have gone, and I am complete, and longing for the talons of the tower, and suddenness and clangour among the plumes, and an end, and a death, and sweet oblivion. My fuchsia, dusky daughter, bring me branches and a field mouse from an acre of grey pastures.
His mouth, it's slipping.
It's coming on again.
Gormenghast lies inert. Its masonry sweats. It is horribly silent. There is a sickness in the atmosphere.
I want my power. You promised me. I want mine now. So do I.
I thought I had explained it to you. Do you want your glory ruined by makeshift arrangements? Do you want to be the laughing stock of the castle all over again because you're too impatient?
No.
Midnight. Of a sudden, the cumulus heavens are rent asunder. Within the castle, a gibbous dome of white, carrying a shimmering cleaver, slides towards the 9th stairs.
I'll make you red and wet, my pretty thing. Oh, so red and wet. You know what Papa would say, don't you now? Of course you do. You're such a quick, sharp baby. Such a sharp baby.
Swelter continues his porridge-like paces along the corridor, towards the door of Sepulchrave's room, where he supposes his enemy lies asleep. A few feet from the door he stops, and prods slowly forward with the cleaver until it touches the panels of the door. He takes a soft pace backwards, then raises the double-handed cleaver and brings it down like a guillotine.
What's happened, my pretty? What's happened? Not my life. No, please.
Wiping his hands across his thighs, he wrenches the cleaver from the floorboards. Then, turning, Swelter sees the prey standing behind him with a drawn sword in his hand.
Please! Swelter!
The sword flashes in the razor light of electric fire coursing across the heavens. Sepulchrave, moving silently, like a symbol of sorrow,
Mr. Flay.
Lordship.
Do you think they will enjoy him? We can but proffer the body. That is the least we can do.
Proffer to whom, Lordship?
To the owls, of course.
The rain has ceased. Moonlight, like a hoarfrost, is on the tower of flints. Upon the ground are scattered a few fir cones, like ivory carvings. What was once swelter glistens.
This is my hour, Mr. Flay. You must go from here. You must go away. This is the hour of my reincarnation. I must be alone with him. That you killed him is your glory. That I can take him to them is mine.
Lordship.
Goodbye. My life is beginning. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
He is gone, dragging the glistening thing into the time-eaten opening at the base of the tower. Heedless of this fearful tragedy, the sun pursues its ample, spellbound cycle and turns eventually towards another dusk. A minute figure moves in silhouette towards the barbed edge of a high crag.
I am not afraid.
Kida, through whom, in microcosm, the wide earth sobs.
My child is born, the child of clay, like alabaster, the earthless daughter.
Exalted and magnificently alone in the rose-red haze of the upper air. The moon climbs suddenly over the eastern skyline. She moves her hair from her eyes and cheekbones.
I am ready.
And she steps outwards from the crag into the dim atmosphere, and falling is most fabulously lit by moon and sun.
Come here, you.
In the room of documents, Barquentine, all wrinkled flesh, withered limbs, and wretched rags.
Come here, you bastard whelp of a whorehatch.
You required something, sir?
What are these books, boy?
Belabouring a pile of dusty volumes with his crutch.
They are the law.
By the brain powers, it's the truth. And what is the law? Answer me, curse you.
Destiny, sir. Destiny.
Ferret, your answer's good. Body of me, destiny it is. What is your bastard name, child?
Steerpike, sir.
Age?
17.
Bloody wrinkles. Well, see here, Steerpike, there is work to do. The Lord Titus must be proclaimed the rightful Earl of Gormenghast. The earling has to be arranged. Who's your master?
I have no immediate master, sir. I attempt to make myself useful, here and there.
Oh, you do you, my sprig? Well, you're a neat little rat, but there'll be no more here and there for you. It'll be only here, you understand?
Grinding his crutch into the floor.
Here, beside me. You may be useful. Very Useful.
Scratching himself through a tear at the armpit.
Are you ready?
I have never been more so.
By Gormenghast Lake, little gusts of fresh white air blow fitfully through the high trees, dense with sterile heat. A gathering of assorted characters.
Just 4 days, my naughty mite. Oh, yes, the tiniest thing in the world to be an earl in just 4 days' time. Then they'll take you away from me.
I'll be with you, Nanny.
Are you enjoying the delicious breeze, Lady Clarice? I said, are you enjoying the delicious breeze, Lady Cora? Of course, irrefutably, and more so. I have no doubt whatever.
Do we reply, or shall we ignore her?
Ignore her, of course. She's not a lady.
Not like us.
Not well manured. You don't mean manured, Lady Clarice. You mean mannered.
How dare you? How dare you speak in that way?
How dare you correct me?
You will be punished.
Oh, my poor heart. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. How will we do it, Cora? What will be the punishment?
My very dear ladies.
Will it be like our brothers?
I don't know. But we mustn't burn her, must we?
Why? Lady Clarice, Lady Cora.
Dear Pike, my ambitious young gelding, I do declare you get everywhere, positively everywhere.
My ladyships, I must speak with you urgently. Shall we walk?
Yes.
Yes.
You will excuse us for a moment?
Of course, dear boy. Of course.
Don't bray, Alfred. I said don't bray.
They're all against me.
It's all right, Nanny.
We mustn't burn her.
What did they mean, Dr. Prune?
I do not know, Gypsy, but I begin to find in our enigmatic young friend Steerpike less and less amusement, and more sense of...
Sense of what, Doctor?
Evil, do I mean?
Nonsense, Alfred. I said nonsense.
Now listen to me. Stand still and listen to me. Never again are you to speak of burning, or of fire, or of Steerpike. Or I will cease to be your protector, and you will be undone and thrown down. Do you understand?
Yes, 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 yes.
All this is observed as a minute, silent puppet show from an ivy-cluttered, thorn-pricked window high in the towering bulk of the castle.
Wrong. Things are going wrong.
Gertrude in her feathered room of birds.
There's evil afoot. I know it. Within 4 days, the Earling, and then I'll take him babe and boy. Titus the 77th. In Titus it's all centred. Stone and mountain, the blood and the observance. Let them touch him. For every hair that's hurt, I'll stop a heart. God should rive it when I find the evil thing.
The day of the Earling. A day of monotonous, sullen, grey rain, melancholy and perpetual. All are gathered around the lakeside, denizens of castle and outer dwellings, and a little apart stands a woman with a face that is young and old, holding in her arms an infant with flesh like alabaster.
Hear now the age-old injunctions of the law.
Another child, the baby Titus, laved by rain, alone upon a raft of chestnut boughs upon the bosom of the swelling lake. In his right hand a stone, in his left hand an ivy branch, around his neck a necklace of snail shells.
You will forever hold in sacred trust the castle of your fathers. In letter and in spirit you will honor its sacred rights and defend it in every way against the incursions of alien worlds. In the sight of all, I, Warden of the Immemorial Rights, proclaim you to be Titus the 77th Lord of Gormenghast.
The sky blossoms azure, and Titus, crawling to the raft's edge, drops the sacrosanct symbols, stone and ivy branch, into the depths of the lake.
Body of mine, it's blasphemy.
Tearing the necklace of snail shells from his neck and swinging it across the sparkling water.
Blasphemy!
In the arms of the woman by the shore, the strange child, Titus' foster sister, lambent with ghost light, answers his cry. A rainbow curves over Gormenghast. Somewhere a shadow shifts. A shadow of something unhallowed, menacing and ruthless. In a basket borne upon a dappled mare, Titus enters the castle's shadow, his hair black with the morning's rain, his violet eyes lifted towards the silent walls. The darkness engulfs him. All that is Gormenghast revolves once more. But soon there will be a flame-green daybreak. Soon. And love itself will cry for insurrection. For tomorrow is also a day, and Titus has entered his stronghold.
Titus Groan, the first of two plays based on the Gormenghast novels of Mervyn Peake, was dramatized by Brian Sibley. Steerpike was played by Sting, Dr. Prunesqualler, Bernard Hepton, Irma Prunesqualler, Judy Parfitt, Sepulcrave, David Warner, Gertrude, Eleanor Bronn, Clarice and Cora, Sheila Hancock. Fuchsia, Jill Lidston, Flay, Cyril Shaps, Sourdust, Robert Edison, Barquentine, Morris Denham, Swelter, Stratford Johns, Nanny Slag, Hilda Schroeder, Kida, Melinda Walker, Rantel, Graham Blocky, and Bragon, Peter Aker. The artist was Freddie Jones. Technical presentation was by Lloyd Silverthorne, assisted by Colin Duff and Peter Marsh. Titus Groan was directed by Glyn Dearman.
For the pianist, his keyboard. For the writer, his vocabulary. For the draftsman, his pencil. To draw is to make marks, marks that are the equivalent of a sense of discovery, enabling a man to stand upon an empty stage and cry his ghostly manifesto. But first, I draw a setting, sketch for this drama a backdrop. Rising from a wilderness of forests, from a hostile wasteland, is Gormenghast. As far as the eye can see, a tide of roofs rise and fall. Towers and domes and broken battlements cut the skyline like grey, time-worn teeth. Massive and ruinous, it broods in umbra. Gormenghast, a monument to the rituals of forgotten centuries. Gormenghast, a memorial to the labor of dead days.
Gormenghast, the second of two plays based on the Titus Groan novels of Mervyn Peake, dramatized for radio by Brian Sibley. With Sting as Steerpike, Bernard Hepton as Dr. Prunesqualler, Judy Parfitt as Irma Prunesqualler, Eleanor Bronn as Gertrude, Sheila Hancock as Clarice and Cora, Jill Lidston as Fuchsia, Cyril Shaps as Flay, Morris Denham as Barquentine, Michael Aldridge as Belgrove, Hilda Schroeder as Nanny Slag, Vicky Ireland as Titus, aged 7. Julian Firth as Titus, aged 17. And Freddie Jones as the artist. Gormenghast.
So the paper stage is set, lies bare for all to take, to strut, to mime upon, to creep or float across, the spangled somersault, the dove-grey dawdle. First upon this stage, a small grey horse careering down endless corridors of echoing stone. Upon its back, Titus.
Faster! Faster! Faster!
Titus Groan, 77th Lord of Gormenghast. Titus is 7, suckled on shadows, weaned on webs of ritual. Titus, heir to a crumbling summit, to a sea of nettles, to an empire of red rust, to ancient laws written in an alphabet of arch and isle. Wherever he rides, ghosts are disturbed and ripples widen in dark rings over goose-flesh waters. Who are these ghosts? His father, Sepulcrave, gone mad, devoured by owls. Sourdust, lord of ritual, burnt to ashes in the library. Swelter, chief chef of Gormenghast, killed like a pig on a stick by Flay, first servant to the House of Groan, now banished to the wilderness beyond the castle's walls. And gentle Kida, Titus' foster-mother, loved and loveless, who bore a child and stepped from a precipice into a great well of twilight air. These are the ghosts of Gormenghast, the lost characters. Of a sudden, upon one of the turrets, an insubstantial form, ephemeral yet overcharged with life. For one short moment it stands there, and then it is
Gone.
Into the darkness. In the tombs of the groans are assembled the living of Gormenghast.
We mark the passing of their ladyships, Clarice and Cora Groan, sisters to Sepulcrave, the 76th Earl of Groan.
Barquentine, master of ritual, son of Sourdust, shifting his weight from his one good leg to his crutch, his tattered rags rustling like dusty feathers.
Draw near and pay due homage to those of the blood whom we commemorate. Though the resting place of their earthly remains is unknown to us, yet still may we honour their spirits. Draw near.
They draw near.
And be silent.
Something here has changed.
Gertrude, Countess of Groan, mother of Titus.
All is not as it should be.
A bullfinch nests in her red hair.
I hated Clarice and Cora. I'm not sorry.
Fuchsia, sister of Titus, sullen and incalculable.
I'm glad they're dead.
Oh, my poor heart. Why does everyone keep dying?
Mrs. Slag, nanny to Titus and Fuchsia, small and withered like an autumn leaf.
I shall be next. I know I shall.
Another inexplicable page of contemporaneous history. Most puzzling.
Alfred Prunesqualler, physician to Gormenghast, he of the affected gesture.
Yes, indeed, veritably enigmatic. Where are the bodies, one wonders? The suicide note, but no bodies. Why?
Why does Alfred keep staring at Steerpike?
Miss Irma Prunesqualler, the doctor's closely swathed and bone-protruding sister.
I said, why does Alfred keep staring at Steerpike?
Why is old Prunesqualler staring at me like that?
Steerpike, high-shouldered to a degree little short of malformation.
He doesn't know anything.
his close-set eyes the colour of dried blood.
He cannot. I have been far too careful.
Steerpike, the finder of their ladyship's suicide note. Steerpike, former kitchen boy, climbing up the spiral staircase of Gormenghast's very soul. Why do you intrigue me so?
That youth. That Steerpike. How did he become a central player in this drama?
That's all. It's over. You can go away.
The circle breaks. The witnesses of ritual depart. The Countess proceeds with monumental and unhurried measure.
Prunesqualler, attend me.
Prunesqualler dances to her side with a fluttering of the hands and a rolling of the eyes.
Madam?
Prunesqualler, I am not easy in my heart.
In what way, your ladyship?
There is mischief in the castle. Where it is I do not know, but there is mischief.
They pass on. Still in the tomb stands Fuchsia, the inky black of her hair falling motionlessly around her face and throat, warm and tawny.
Good afternoon, madam.
Steerpike, neat, adroit, slick as the sword stick he carries, sharp as its edge, polished as its blade.
May I present my card?
His infernal slyness, the arch-fluke Steerpike.
None other, madam.
You can leave off madaming me. You know my name.
I do. And I will always call you by your proper name. And in a very proper tone of voice, Lady Fuchsia.
Producing with a bow a single rosebud, while observing with one eye the retreating figures of Prunesqualler and the Countess.
What exactly is it you fear?
An enemy. Whether ghost or human, I do not know, but an enemy.
It is not a ghost. Ghosts have no itch for rebellion.
Rebellion? Who would dare to rebel? Have you your suspicions?
I have no proof, but I will watch for you, for there is evil abroad and no mistake.
Worse than that, there is perfidy, and I will crush its life out. I will break it, not only for Titus' sake and for his dead father's, but more for Gormenghast.
In an obscure precinct of the castle, a dead end, a promontory of dank stone, is a squalid room locked and bolted from without. And within...
When we rule, we must wear the crown on alternate days. Don't be stupid. We must saw the crown in half.
The twins, Cora and Clarice, sisters to Sepulgrave. Their ladyships not dead, merely entombed alive.
What a long time life takes. Sometimes I think it's hardly worth encroaching on. I don't know anything about encroaching.
And how, my lovebirds?
You haven't been here for a long time.
How true.
Had you forgotten us?
Not a bit of it.
Then where have you been? Yes, where have you been? Yes.
Sit down.
Staring them out of countenance until their heads drop.
Now listen to me. How many times do I have to tell you? The entire castle is suffering from the plague. The streets and squares are full of the dead and dying.
How terrible. Terrible.
You alone among the inhabitants of Gormenghast are free from this hideous disease. And why? Because I, Steerpike, have kept it from your door. Do you think that's been easy?
They shake their heads like pendulums.
And how dare you question me? How dare you? I shall not return until you fully apologise for this outrage.
Cora? Yes, Clarice? Cora, I think I should very much like to do something. What would you like to do? I should very much like to kill Steerpike. So would I.
A shuffling of seasons, a passage of days. A new scene is set. An amber chamber, its air fuscous with a mixture of smells. Stale tobacco, dry chalk, rotten wood, ink, alcohol, and imperfectly cured leather. the professor's common room.
Gentlemen!
Belgrove, headmaster of Gormenghast, big of head, with a leonine shock of snow-white hair, he might pass for a prophet if it were not for his small, expressionless grey-green eyes and his uneven, carnivorous teeth.
Silence, if you please! I have an edict from Barquentine.
Damn Barquentine with his notices! Damn him, I say!
Stab away, man, stab away! Give us the gist of it, love!
Edict 1597577361544329621707193 to Belgrove, headmaster, and to the gentlemen of the professorial staff. This 10th day of the 6th month, in the 8th year of the 77th Earl, to wit Titus Lord of Gormenghast, notice and warning is given in regard to your attitude, treatment, and methods of behaviour and approach in respect of the aforementioned Earl, who is now at the threshold of the age of reason.
In one of the classrooms, a new pupil, Titus, awaits his professor. Unwilling victim, trapped in a summer prison, marking this the first of many creeping hours, by the slow tick of the clock and the lazy buzzing of a blue bottle. Tick, clock, tick.
60 seconds in a minute. 60 minutes in an hour. 60 times 60.
Multiply the sixes and add on how many noughts?
2, I suppose. 6 sixes are 36. 36 plus 2 noughts is 3600.
3,600 seconds in an hour, and only a quarter of an hour left of this lesson, which has never begun.
Sense of the customs, traditions, and observances, and above all, a sense of the duties attached to every branch of the castle's life be instilled and
Young Titus, lazily, abstractedly, becomes conscious of the idea of colour, of things having colours, of everything having its own particular colour.
Ink.
Blue, dark, musty, deep as cruel waters at night.
Exercise books.
Rectangles of washed-out blue and laurel green.
Desk.
Sepia with golden browns and yellows where the surface has been cut or broken.
Marble.
A glass marble beside the ink pot, its swirling spirals of rainbow colours twisting within the cold, clear glass.
Red, yellow, green, violet, blue.
And the white and crystal world so perfect, all about them.
Blue, violet, green, yellow, red.
Round and in and out, in endless convolutions.
77th Earl in every particular and on every occasion as they would treat any other minor in their hands without let or favour. Signed as for Barquentine, Master of Ritual, Keeper of the Observances, and Hereditary Overlord of the Manuscripts by J.R.R. Amanuensis.
A few moments later, the husky whispering sound of a score of flying gowns as the professors of Gormenghast whisk along the corridors towards a dozen classrooms.
Very well, then, Irma, my dove.
Prune Squalor, flicking a hair from the sleeve of his coat and flashing his teeth.
Very well, then, and so you shall.
Alfred. Alfred, are you serious?
Irritably readjusting her black-lensed glasses upon the bridge of her long, pointed nose.
I said, are you serious, Alfred?
Indubitably, sweet perturbation. If you want to throw a party, then a party we will throw.
Then you are resolved, Alfred?
It is you who are resolved. I would never have advised such a thing as a party. You're not the type to give a party. You're not even the type to go to a party. You have nothing of the flippancy about you that makes a party go. But you are determined.
Do you think we should call it a soirée?
There is no law against it that I know of. And when, my dear, is this soirée to occur?
My gown of 1,000 frills with its corsage of hand-painted parrots will be ready within 10 days.
Parrots?
Why not?
But, Irma, think of our guests. What ladies, my dear, will have dresses as resplendent?
There will be no women.
No women?
Our guests will be males, Alfred, for I am thinking of getting married.
Irma! You aren't?
Oh, yes, I am.
Irma, my revelation. Tell me about this. Who are these males, these stags, these rams, these tom-cats, these cocks, stoats and ganders that you have in mind?
The professors.
Then, to return to your gown, Irma, do you not think that something calculated to turn the thoughts of the professors to your femininity, your desirability, something less aggressive than parrots, might be wise?
Alfred, I imagine when it comes to parrots, you can leave them to me.
I will, Irma. I will.
Morning, black and murky. The castle lies asleep.
Who's there? It's me, Fuchsia. Titus.
What do you want?
Nothing. I'm going for a ride.
It's beastly weather.
Goodbye.
Tiptoeing through silent halls to a southern gateway, running across a walled-in courtyard to the castle stables. An acre of stone away, Barquentine, master of ritual, descends the walnut stairs on crutch and withered leg. Barquentine, with a face made of age, a bearded fossil of a thing that smoulders and decays upon his shoulders.
Good morning to you, sir.
Steerpike, stepping from the shadows, his pale face shining, his dark red eyes disconcertingly alive.
To hell with your good morning, you peeled switch. You shine like a bloody lentil. What do you do to yourself, eh, every poxy sunrise of the year, eh? That you burst out of the decent darkness in that plucked way?
I suppose it's this habit of washing I seem to have got into, sir.
Washing, you wireworm. What do you think you are, Mr. Steerpike, a lily?
I'd hardly say that, sir.
Nor would I. The skin and bones and hair, that's all you bloody are, nothing more. Dull yourself down, get the shine off you. No more of this oil paper nonsense every dawn.
Quite so, sir. I'm too visible.
You can be invisible enough when you want to be, eh? Hag's hell, you can be nowhere when it suits you, eh? I see through you, my pretty whelp. I see through you.
What, when I'm invisible, sir?
But by the piss of Satan, Pug, your sauce is dangerous.
As Steerpike treads lightly down the stairs behind the cripple, it seems to him that the time is almost ripe for the master of ritual to be dispatched. Passing through one of the arches in the outer wall, Titus turns his small grey horse in the direction of Gormenghast forest. In his mouth he tastes the bitterness of leaves. The smell of forest earth burns for a moment in his nostrils. Titus imagines that he is
free! Who am I to be told to go to school? To attend this, to do that, to be here, to go there? I am the 77th Earl of Gormenghast, but I am also Titus Groan in my own right, and I will be free! Free!
Irma and Alfred Prunesqualler hope to have the pleasure of Professor Belgrove's company on Friday evening at 7 o'clock. RSVP.
In a quadrangle beneath the common room, a pandemonium of activity. At its center, Steerpike.
We will split into 6 groups and scour the entire castle wing by wing until we find the Earl. The Lord Titus must be found, do you understand? Then go to it!
Titus, beneath high branches. Ahead of him, the forest floor like a sea of golden moss. From its heaving expanses arise a phantasmic gathering of ancient oaks, like dappled gods. Suddenly, he sees, for the merest fraction of an instant, a living creature. Floating through the golden air like a feather, slender arms along the sides of the gracile body, the head turned slightly away, the quintessence of detachment, the sense of something intrinsically tameless, of a distilled and thin air beauty. Then it is gone.
I am dreaming.
Titus, frightened, excited.
My lord!
Stepping from the shadows, a gaunt creature, tall and thin, his cadaverous head lowered.
You are the Lord, Titus?
Yes. Who are you?
Flay.
Flay? I've heard of you.
Aye, likely enough, my lord.
They told me you were dead, Mr. Flay.
No doubt. Alone?
Yes. I escaped.
Escaped?
I ran away.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
Oh. Follow me, lordship. We'll have a rabbit, and pigeon, and a long sleep.
Within Gormenghast Castle, the search for Titus continues.
Have you seen his lordship?
Oh, you're forever making a body jump. What do you want?
His lordship, Titus, where is he?
Well, how should I know? Nobody tells me anything. Nobody bothers with me anymore.
Be quiet, you silly old woman.
Oh, you've no right to speak rudely to me. I am Mrs. Slag, nurse to the Groans, and I might as well be dead, and that's a fact.
You are a foolish old bat who should have died a century ago.
How dare you? How dare you? I know just what you're up to, Master Steerpike. Trying to worm your way into Lady Fuchsia's affections. Well, you won't get her, you know. You won't.
Nanny, what's the matter?
How dare he speak to me like that?
What have you said?
My Lady Fuchsia, dear Nanny Slag here has totally misunderstood me. I merely came to ask you both whether you'd seen Lord Titus.
It's not true, Fuchsia. He's lying.
Mrs. Slag is obviously distressed at something.
Oh, my poor...
There, Nanny, it's all right. Titus has gone riding.
Where, Lady Fuchsia, where?
I don't know. He didn't say. He never does.
I am in the middle of an adventure.
Titus in a cave lit by the red light of a fire. The flames dance and the walls leap to and fro.
I like it.
Not proper, lordship.
I'm a bit frightened, Mr. Flay. It's my first night away from the castle. I suppose they're all looking for me.
Ah, most likely.
Do you ever get frightened? Or on your own?
Exiled.
What does that mean? Exiled?
Exiled? Banished, it means. Forbidden, lordship. Forbidden service. Sacred service. To have your heart dug out. That's what exiled means.
But you are free, Mr. Flay. I want to be free.
A wicked thing to say, my lord. You are a groan of the blood, and last of the line. You must not fail the stones.
Mr. Flay.
Lordship?
Mr. Flay, I saw something in the oak woods.
What kind of thing?
A thing of the air. A flying thing. Sort of delicate. But I couldn't see its face. It floated, you know, across the trees.
His eyes begin to droop.
Was it real? Have you seen it, Mr. Flay? What was it? Tell me, please. Because...
Titus is asleep.
Wrong. Very wrong.
Morning. Titus takes a deep breath and enters the red-stoned yard of Gormenghast Castle. His heart beating wildly, his face perspiring, his head held high, he runs to Fuchsia's room.
Fuchsia!
A dishevelled urchin, his eyes burning with tears.
Titus!
For the first time, holding him passionately in her arms and kissing him.
What will he do to me, Fuchsia? I will protect you. Fuchsia, I have things to tell you. Secrets. Secrets? Yes, an adventure.
Oh, just look at your hands, your legs, your face. Oh, my poor weak heart. Look at the grime and the cuts and bruises. Oh, how could you? I could smack you, you cruel, dirty lordship thing.
That won't be necessary, Mrs. Slag.
What do you want now?
His lordship is to appear before Barquentine to explain his behaviour.
Why?
He's committed a misdemeanour and must be punished.
Oh, my poor little lordship.
I very much doubt if it will be too severe.
He winks at Titus conspiratorially, but a revulsion takes hold of Titus, and he recoils from that wink like flesh from the touch of a toad.
Get washed, my lord, and don't be too long.
The lichen fort, a round, squat edifice, erected on a distant outcrop of the castle wall for a purpose now forgotten. Titus has been kept in the fort for a week as punishment for his offence. Today he has a visitor.
There you are.
Belgrove, complete in his zodiac gown and dog-eared mortarboard, attempting to appear dignified and strong, to inspire confidence, evoke respect.
Oh, how are you, my friend?
All right, thank you, sir.
Give me your chair, young fellow. You can sit upon the table, can't you? Of course you can. I seem to remember being able to do things like that when I was a boy.
Yes, sir.
Now, what am I to do with you, Titus? You have been punished. You are being punished. So I'm glad to say there's no need for us to trouble any more about that side of it. But what am I to say to you in loco parentis? You would say I was an old man, wouldn't you, my small friend?
I suppose so, sir.
Yes, yes. And as an old man, I should by now be very wise and deep, shouldn't I, my boy?
I don't know, sir.
Oh, well, I should, my boy. You can take it from me.
Yes, sir.
My young friend, I propose to talk to you as man to man, or even as boy to boy. For I was a boy once myself, so you mayn't believe it.
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir.
What is it I remember most about being a boy?
I don't know, sir.
Well, I'll tell you. It's playing marbles.
Oh!
Oh, me, my young friend, the sound of those silly marbles.
I've got some marbles, sir.
My boy, this is an extraordinary coincidence, you know, for so have I.
Oh, sir, I never thought you'd have marbles.
My boy, let that be a lesson to you. Now, where shall we play, eh? The floor? Oh, yes. Good grief, my young friend. What a long way down it is, to be sure. And now my poor old muscles creak. We must examine the terrain, like generals,
Yes,
eh? Find our battle.
Yes, sir. I'll make one of the squares here, sir. And if you go over this...
Well. What a dreadful place to jail an earl in, by all that's merciless. And where is he, this fabulous little wrongdoer?
Hello, Dr. Prune. We were just going to play marbles.
Marbles, eh? By all that's erudite, and a very fine invention, too. God bless my spherical soul. But you have an accomplice, and if it isn't Professor Belgrove, then my eyes are behaving in a very peculiar manner.
My dear doctor, it isn't... Aye, indeed. I am here to bring my pupil wisdom and succour, to lead him back into the currents of wise living, For who knows, even the old...
I don't like current of wise living, Belgrove. A beastly phrase for a headmaster, if I may make so damnably bold. But I'm delaying the game.
Why don't you play two, Dr. Prune? Then we could have three corners.
How do you play three corners?
I will show you, for it is a noble game.
Marbles crash one against another. Spin in their tracks, lodge shuddering the squares, and skim the prison floor like shooting stars.
Titus.
While Alfred Prune Squalor is thus engaged, Steerpike lets himself into the doctor's dispensary and selects from the shelf a bottle of livid green liquid, a bottle marked poison. He holds it up to the window. It shines like a huge emerald.
Oh, my poor weak heart!
24 hours later, Nanny Slag is found dead in her small room.
Oh, Doctor, I don't feel anything.
Oh, Fuchsia, my dear.
Am I wicked, Dr. Prune? I don't understand.
No, of course not, Gypsy. It's quite natural.
Nothing's natural, nothing.
What's worrying you, Fuchsia?
Several things. Important things.
Hmm?
Dr. Prune, what happened to my father?
I only know that he was very ill, and you remember that as well as I do. Just as you remember his disappearance. If anyone alive knows what happened to him, I don't know who that man might be, unless it were Flay.
Mr. Flay is alive, Dr. Prune.
No. Why do you say that?
Titus has seen him.
Titus?
Yes, Doctor. In the woods. He lives in a cave and hunts for his food. He asked after me. He's very loyal.
Oh, poor old Flay. Poor old faithful Flay. But you mustn't see him, Fuchsia. It would do nothing but harm.
I must see Flay. He loved me. I want to take him something.
No, Fuchsia, you mustn't go. You will become distressed, more distressed than you are now, if you start escaping from the castle. And Titus also. This is all very wrong. He's not old enough to be so wild and secret. God bless me. What else does he say?
This is all in secret, Doctor.
Yes, Fuchsia, of course it is.
He has seen something.
What sort of thing?
A flying thing.
A flying thing?
I don't know what he means, but before Nanny Slag died, she talked about when Titus was born and when Kida came to nurse him, and how she went away to the outer dwellings and had a baby, and how it wasn't like other babies, and how Kida killed herself, and how the dwellers hated the baby and were frightened by her, and how, when she grew up, she left them, only sometimes they heard her laughing at them at night, and they called her the Thing. Nanny said the Thing is Titus' foster sister, and when Titus told me of the flying thing in the air, I wondered, Dr. Prune, whether... Only I'm frightened for Titus.
The doctor stares out of a window into the darkness, where a shooting star trails through the sky.
I must think about all you have told me, Fuchsia. I will try to help you, but I must have time to think.
Another day. Fuchsia makes her way to the retainer's graveyard, a few wild flowers clasped in her hand. Arriving, she sees...
Steerpike.
Upon one knee, in an attitude of grief, beside Nanny's grave, his hand upon a wreath of red roses. He has timed the moment perfectly.
What are you doing here? You never loved her.
Lady Fuchsia.
Rising to his feet and bowing.
I did not know as you did, your ladyship, but it struck me as so mean a grave for an old lady to be buried in. And I was able to get these roses, so...
His simulation of embarrassment is exact.
So I simply thought...
Then removing his wreath to the foot of the grave.
But your wildflowers, they're the ones that will please her spirit most, wherever she is.
I don't know anything about that. It's all nonsense anyway. But you? I didn't think you were sentimental.
He hurls the wreath from him into the dark.
I have my moods.
Fuchsia is motionless. Then, springing at the young man, she buries the nails of her hands in his high cheekbones. The green, porous evening hangs like a setting for his thin body, his whiteness, and the hectic wounds upon his cheeks.
What have I done?
Remorsefully, she reaches out to him. Quick as an adder, he is in her arms. They trip and fall, arms around each other. Her heart pounds against his ribs, her cheek against his lips. He moves not a muscle, but his mind races madly ahead. Then, turning, Fuchsia sees that their pillow is the narrow grave mound of her old nurse. Forcing Steerpike aside and scrambling to her feet, she bounds away like a wild thing into the darkness. Irma Prunesqualler greets the dawn, the day of her party.
My soiree.
Hissing and steaming hot water pumps into her bath, while she, in an attitude of exquisite coyness, tosses handfuls of emerald and lilac crystals into the sumptuous depths. In a score of classrooms throughout the day, there is not a clock that is not stared at least 60 times an hour, not by the boys, but by their masters. When evening comes, they are frantic with preparations, while alone in his rooms, Belgrove ponders.
What does it mean? My staff assure me, they have it on good authority from friends of friends, that Miss Prunesqualler has the very devil of a passion for me. Our party is merely a way for her to be near me. That she dare not ask me alone for fear that it might seem too blatant, too indelicate. Oh, poppycock, that's what it is. They want to make a fool of me, hoping to see me in constant flight with Irma on my tail. But I shall turn the tables on them and myself pursue Miss Prunesqualler. After all, what is wrong with a fine, upright woman with a long, sharp nose? But what of it? Noses have to be some shape or another.
In her recently redecorated salon, washed out coral and a green that is almost grey, Irma, minus her dark-lensed glasses, blindly scans the spotless room for blemishes.
Irma, my wisp of whimsy.
Oh, Alfred, how do I seem to you? How do I seem?
I tell you what, Irma, you've made something out of yourself, and if it ain't a work of art, it's as near as makes no matter. By all that emanates, you've brought it off.
What do you mean, Alfred? What do you mean?
I mean that I hardly know you. Turn around. What is it that has altered you? Good grief! I've got it. Oh, dear me, quite so. By all that's pneumatic. How silly of me. You've got a bosom, my love. Or haven't you?
Alfred, that is not for you to prove.
God forbid, my love.
Outside in the quadrangle, a deep cloud of red moves through the gloom. The professors in their ceremonial gowns. At their head strides Belgrove, magnificent in a swirl of white voluminous silk, embroidered across the back with a large G.
Oh, Alfred.
What is it, Irma, my love?
I wondered if you'd do something for me.
Just name it, my dear.
You might be shocked, but I wondered, dear, if you would take my bust to the bedroom and refill it with hot water. The bottle has got very cold, and I don't want to catch a chill.
Irma, have you no modesty?
My old friend, you haven't forgotten what I said, have you?
What's that, Bertram?
About Irma. It may be difficult for you. I have even more recent information. She's dead nuts on you, old man. Dead nuts.
Better watch your steps, Chief. Watch them carefully.
Yes, I will watch my steps. Have no fear.
In we go, then.
la! In we go! Terribly gay now! We must all be terribly gay!
Professor Cutflower!
Oh, la la! This is, my dear Miss Prunescollar, this possibly is quite the most marvellous gathering.
And so, with this shape and that shape, with this walk and that walk, the professors make their way down the length of the salon to where their host and hostess await them.
Great spearheads, Irma. How determined, how martial you look. Relax a little, melt within yourself. Think of milk and honey.
The headmaster!
Something in white is approaching Irma Prunescollar.
Think, my dear, of jellyfish.
Be quiet. Grandeur. That's what it is. Grandeur.
A daughter of Eve, a living focus, a cosmos, a pulse, the great abstraction woman. She is there by God from head to foot and matchless. Miss Prunescollar.
Headmaster. Oh, sweetest mercy. What is he doing?
He is taking your hand and planting in the damp of your palm a kiss.
Oh, the wild thorn throb of it. Oh, the great, gentle, august, brilliant lion.
The clocks of the world stand still.
I am in his power.
Or should do.
He has awakened me.
And then
Oh,
her bosom begins to slip. In the complex arrangement of string, safety pins and tape which hold the hot water bottle in place, time has found a weakness.
I must beg you to excuse me for a moment, headmaster. But I shall return. The kind of woman that the headmaster may admire. A dame in all the high sensuousness of her sex.
Outside in the darkness, Steerpike is making a secret journey between walls sheer and windowless, across naked acres paved in stone, beneath carved facades festooned with sea-green ivy, towards a grey world of dusty rooms, in one of which their ladyships Cora and Clarice sit immured. In the sky above the Prunescollar's garden, there rides a hunter's moon. Irma has seen to it. And in a dappled arbour, thick with clotted midnight.
Are you seated, Miss Prunescollar?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed.
In comfort, madam?
In comfort, Mr. Headmaster, and in peace.
Peace, my dear lady? What kind of peace?
The peace of those who have found what it is to offer themselves without reserve to something august and tender.
Tell me, dearest lady, is it of me that you speak?
It was of you I spoke. You, Mr. Belgrove.
Oh.
Do not touch me. Do not tempt me. Do nothing to me. I would not have us desecrate this moment.
Good evening, my purple lovebirds.
Steerpike. Before him, hand in hand, the twins, their faces white as lard.
I addressed you, ladies, or did you not hear me? Well?
They are staring not at Steerpike, but at something just above him.
What do you find so intriguing to stare at, my doves?
Glancing up, he sees a great axe dangling a dozen feet above him, its cold and grisly weight of steel suspended from a spider's web of cords and strings.
So!
With a backward leap, he is through the door. With rapid and purposeful steps, Steerpike returns to the castle. While his former patron, Miss Irma Prunescollar, becomes aware of a hand touching her naked shoulder in the garden darkness.
Irma, is this desecration? I'll be blotting the whitest of all love's copybooks. It is for you to say. For myself, I am walking among rainbows.
My wildest dreams, my very wildest dreams have become real, have become something I can touch. My little fancies, my little visions, they are substance. They are you. I said, they are you.
We are holding one another's dreams in our very arms.
Oh, my master.
Oh, my dearest one.
Oh, sucking fire! But it gripes my heart.
Barquentine, the silted, cheese-like fissures of his filthy face cracking in a scowl.
No Earl but a brat, and for me, no tyro but this upstart of a steerpike bastard.
Scratching himself disgustingly, loins, buttocks, belly and ribs.
Upstart pissworm. He's learned too much. Open books that were not meant for him to open. Oh, it's gone on long enough. Too long by the blood of hags.
Behind him, a shadow shifts in the candlelight.
He must go. I must be alone, all by the cock of the great ape. He'll have the keys off me with his bloody efficiency. Saucy bull-prong.
The cold tip of a sword-stick, sharp as a needle, hovers within an inch of the dirty turtle-neck.
What the...
Dark blood trickles over the wrinkled terrain.
Blasted whelp!
Really, Barquentine, you can be most uncivil at times.
Traitor!
You really should be more careful what you say, old man.
I said traitor, and bloody traitor you are.
Steerpike snatches a candlestick and sweeps the tiny flame across the upturned face. The lifeless beard alight, the rotten rags ablaze.
Heretic!
Catching hold of Steerpike's coat and clutching these to him, an ape on fire. A burning leech. Steerpike's clothes aflame, his cheek and throat scorched crimson. Filled with darkness, his head swimming, running towards a square of darkness that is the window, Barquentine upon his back, for a moment lit like demons against a starless sky. Then they are gone. Down, down, down. To the black waters of the moat below. Steerpike opens his eyes and sees, at the foot of the bed, Dr. Prunesqualler with his back towards him. For a second, gears shift and change within his mind. Then he closes his eyes again.
I tried to save you.
What?
Prunesqualler's bizarre and chiseled face, without any drollery of expression.
Oh, Master, I tried to save you.
You tried to save whom?
I tried. Doctor.
Yes?
Doctor, I couldn't hold him.
You will tell me about it tomorrow.
I must tell you now. He was on fire. I tried to put it out. There were flames. I began to burn. I ran to the window, jumped. I couldn't hold him up. I cannot tell you.
Steerpike drifts into sham sleep. Prunesqualler, gazing from the window, turns over in his mind an earlier phrase from Steerpike's true delirium.
And the twins will make it 5.
But the ritual, the procedure, the instructions, who has given them? Who has interpreted the documents?
Mr. Flay, by his cave in the woods.
Who has made the symbols come to life?
He looks at the child he hasn't seen for years.
Who has turned the wheels of Gormenghast?
It's all right, Mr. Flay. Steerpike is doing everything.
Oh.
He's covered in bandages, but he directs everything from his bed.
No.
He's working all the time.
No.
He does not spare himself.
He's no master of ritual, ladyship. No love, ladyship. No love for Gormenghast.
I wish there wasn't any master of ritual.
Lordship, you are only a boy. no knowledge.
I am having the most moving time, Alfred.
The prune swallows at tea.
I said I am having the most moving time. Are you listening or not? Oh, it is too galling the way a woman can be courted so splendidly, so nobly by her lover, only to find that her own brother is about as interested as a fly upon the wall.
Flesh of my flesh, what is it that you want to know?
No, why should I want to know anything? I was not asking you a question. I sometimes have thoughts of my own. I sometimes make statements. Alfred, I am being drawn out. I am finding treasures in myself. I am like a rich mine, Alfred. I know it. I know it.
Conversation with you, Irma, is peculiarly difficult. You leave no loops, dear one, at the end of your sentences. Nothing to help your loving brother. Nothing for his ever willing, ever eager, ever shining hook.
It is too bad of you, Alfred. It is really too bad of you.
And the twins will make it 5.
Not right. Not right he should be master of ritual.
Mr. Flay, the exile, returned secretly to Gormenghast.
A kitchen thing. One of Swelter's rats. Ah!
Wandering night after night, unseen, through 1,000 turning, twisting, radiating corridors of empty stone. The silence is suddenly sliced in two, bringing Flay to a shivering halt. Sweat splashes on the stones at his feet. The thickness of a wall away, their ladyships, Cora and Clarice, mad and starving, lie down side by side and, staring at the ceiling, die.
Today, your lordship attends the ceremony of the stables.
Steerpike, the skewbald, taut crimson tissue forming fiery patterns against the wax-like pallor of his skin.
Are you listening, my lord?
What?
The ceremony of the stables requires your presence.
Clenching his silky, blood-red monkey hands.
Is that clear?
Very well.
I will return for you in half an hour. Lady Fuchsia.
Master Steerpike.
I hate him.
Why? You're becoming a bore, Titus. What's wrong with him? I think he does his work wonderfully. Do you hold his appearance against him, do you? If so, you're mean and damnable. Oh, God. Look, do you think I want to quarrel with you, Titus, my darling? You know how I love you, but you're unfair. You know nothing about him.
I hate him. I hate the cheap and stinking guts of him.
5 what?
The Countess, with a stone chat perched upon her index finger.
Exactly, your ladyship. 5 what? I will stake my brightest penny that the words, "and the twins will make it 5, means that he was making a list of individuals in his fever. Those who have died, perhaps. Sourdust, Barquentine, his lordship. Who knows?
Who knows, indeed. It is too early. We have no proof. Give him rope. But if my fear is founded, the towers themselves will sicken at his death. The oldest stones will spew.
And so the days move on, and the names of the months change, and the seasons bury one another. Belgrove and Irma are wed.
No, Irma, no.
Belgrove practicing noble expressions before a mirror.
I will not have it. I would be gratified if you would remember your station. It is not so.
Seeing another reflected in the mirror.
Why, my dear one, Where did you spring from?
Please explain your behaviour, husband. I said please explain.
She has found him out. Alone in the silent halls, Mr. Flay constructs a complex map of arrows, dotted lines, and incomprehensible devices, piecing together the anatomy of the empty world around him.
There is rottenness in the roots, a shifting in the stones, but Flay will seek it out.
The days wear out. A loosened stone falls from a high tower. The months wear out. A fly drops lifeless from a broken pane. The years wear out. A sparrow twitters in a cave of ivy. And a flux of moments, like an unquiet tide, eat at the black coast of futurity. Titus Groan is wading through his boyhood. Steerpike is climbing once again with guile and artistry. His plan now to woo the daughter of the house.
Her life is loveless, and yet she cries out for love. She's warm and vibrant, and Gormenghast is cold and dead. I must make her admire me, trust me, need me, love me. And then, when I'm quite ready, I will take her and have her.
They meet in the dusky evenings when the fearfulness of his ruined face is less of a distraction.
Where are you taking me, Steerpike?
I'm going to show you a wondrous sight. The moon rising on the pool of carp, and the carp leaping on the moon.
Night after night, secretly, they meet until an evening when their hands touch involuntarily in the darkness, and neither is withdrawn.
I will take her, and when she is a virgin no longer, if for no other reason than that of blackmail, I will have her in the palm of my hand.
A night comes when Fuchsia taps at Steerpike's door in the inky blackness and receives no reply.
Be careful, my lady.
Who's there?
A voice from nowhere.
Careful.
In fear and trembling, she lights a candle. In a moment, Steerpike is upon her, snatching the candle and crushing out the flame.
Fool!
From a shelf of stone above the door, Mr. Flay lowers his scarecrow frame and drops to the ground.
Fuchsia and Steerpike.
What does it mean?
Horror. Blasphemy.
Within the room, Fuchsia leans trembling against the door, shocked and resentful.
Fool.
He had said fool. With that word, the world turned over. Everything changed.
Let me out of here.
All the lords of Gormenghast are at her shoulder.
Do you hear?
The room is flooded with golden lamplight, and upon the table, with its face cupped in its wrinkled hands, sits a little monkey, dressed in a costume of red and yellow diamonds.
Fuchsia, allow me one moment, only one, in which to tell you of the danger from which we've just escaped.
Her black eyes appear quite dead.
There's no time to be lost. There could never be any excuse, and although I can never ask for forgiveness, yet you must allow me to explain.
Her lips are drawn tightly closed.
Fuchsia, it was for you. My violence was for you. My roughness was the roughness of love. I had no time to save you. Did you not hear the footsteps? She's just gone by.
Who?
Your mother.
My mother?
If she'd found you here. Fuchsia, you know the punishment. That is why our plans have been so secret, our rules so rigorous. Had I waited, then our lives might indeed have been ruined. For I love you, Fuchsia. You're all I've ever longed for.
I called you fool, yes, but fool out of love for you.
The monkey scratches its little head and yawns.
Come on then, Satan. Come on, my wicked boy.
And the vivid little creature jumps onto the high shoulder.
Now, I will of course understand if you've no wish for Satan.
Satan?
Your monkey. I thought he would please you. I made his clothes myself.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Everything's changed. I don't feel the same anymore. I want to go now.
As you please. But I implore you, try and understand.
I will never understand. It's no good, however much you talk.
Grant me one favour, Fuchsia.
What?
Meet me tomorrow night so we can talk. Not about my faults, not about this terrible chasm between us, but about all the happy things. Will you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God, I suppose so.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And then you can let me know if you've any use for Satan. Because he is yours, and you would like to know, wouldn't you, Satan, to whom you belong.
Steerpike, I think you're going soft.
The time has come, Satan, for me to act. I must draw together the final threads of my plan, and I must do it now. Mustn't I? Eh? Or else...
Something, the merest intimation, steals upon him. It is as if the ground were slipping away beneath his feet.
Tomorrow, I shall resolve it all.
The castle is as silent as some pole-axed monster, inert, breathless, spread-eagled.
Hurry, Lordship, hurry!
In the darkness before a dawn that might never come, the 17-year-old Titus is scrambling into his clothes.
What's wrong, Mr. Flay?
Hurry, Lordship, explain later. Hurry now.
Out of the dormitory, down long, cold flights of stairs they run, to the cloisters with their arches full of night.
Mr. Flay, why are we here?
Look!
In the middle of the quadrangle, leaning against the ragged silhouette of a thorn tree, is the richer blackness of...
Steerpike! Why? What is he waiting for?
Don't know, Lordship. We must find out. You must be witness. For who will believe the word of an exile against the master of ritual?
Witness what?
Something's wrong, Lordship. Very wrong. Can't explain, only feelings. But I know him. After all these years, I know him well. His time is ripe. We must be there.
This is the doctor's quadrangle.
What of it?
He is on our side.
Then you must fetch him. If Steerpike is gone when you return, then I will be gone too. Follow me. I have chalk. I'll leave a trail. But be silent. Now go.
Yes, Mr. Flay.
No law against leaning on a tree at night. What is it I fear?
Tonight I will have her at my mercy. I will awaken her, dazzle her, and if need be, seduce her. Though she prove a tigress, I will take her and all else will follow. But first there is a loose end to be attended to. I must be sure. I must have confirmation.
Steerpike yawns. It is like the yawning of a lizard, the jaws sharp, soundless, merciless.
Who the devil... What? Dr. Broom. It's me, Titus. Don't speak.
Titus?
I climbed the ivy.
Well,
No, don't light the candle. We want your help.
We?
Flay is with me.
What? Flay?
Yes. He's come from exile. Out of concern for Fuchsia and me and the laws. Can you come? We're trailing Steerpike. He's just outside.
I am flattered.
Sliding into an elegant dressing gown and slippers.
I am more than flattered. Lead on, dear boy, lead on.
There is the thorn tree, an inky etching against the rising sun, but there is no steerpike, and no flay.
Look for the chalk marks on the ground, Dr. Prune. There, Dr. Prune, there.
Oh, to have young eyes.
Come on, come on.
So begins a series of dusky journeys through a new world, a world of twisting passageways, shallow flights of stairs, long treadless inclines, a maze of dawn-lit stone. Hour upon weary hour, and never a sight of flay or their quarry. Then, suddenly, turning the corner of a high wall, they see him.
Flay!
Shh, boy.
Ah, Doctor, we have found him. Look.
Hid by shadows, they move out into the corridor and view a new artery of stone. Ahead of them, Steerpike, his monkey gambling in the dust, unlocks a door and with a broken pole gently pushes it open. The monkey swings on the door handle with its nervous little hands, then drops to the floor within. But it does not drop alone. An axe, severing the long tail and burying its murderous edge in the mouldering carpet. The axe that was meant for Steerpike. He enters the room.
Come on.
From the doorway, the doctor, Flay, and Titus see two skeletons in purple rags, decomposing relics, staring with empty eye sockets at the ceiling. And Steerpike, strutting like a cockerel, cavorting like a savage, wild, vital, diabolic. Then Flay steps from the shadows.
You! Flay? Yes, it is Flay.
Seeing the life of a fugitive spread out before him, Steerpike reaches for his knife.
You will drop that. Do you hear me? You will drop your knife. You will come forward with your arms raised. You are under arrest.
A red cloud fills Steerpike's brain. His body shudders with a kind of lust.
I give you one last chance. If you have not dropped your knife within 5 seconds from now, we will advance upon you.
It is not the knife that falls, but Flay. The blade of Steerpike's knife quivers in his heart.
Oh, in the name of all that's precious!
In an instant of confusion, Steerpike leaps over his adversaries and is gone. Flay, the loyal seneschal, is dead.
All normal work shall be suspended.
The Countess, a mountain of menacing power and ruthless simplicity.
Man, woman, and child shall be given their orders of search. Every known spring and wellhead, every cistern, tank, and cashment shall have its sentry. No doubt the beast must drink. I shall outwit him. But the ceremonies must continue.
Thank you for coming. But there's nothing we can talk about.
Fuchsia, within her now a globe of pain, growing and growing.
I can't believe he's dead.
Who?
Flay, of course. And all the things he did. What about his cave? Empty forever, I suppose. Would you like to...
No. I don't want to go anywhere, really, Titus. I've gone dead. Even you are dead in me. I know I love you. You're the only one I love. But I can't feel anything. And I don't want to. I felt too much. I'm sick of feelings. I'm frightened of them.
A space has formed between them, and they have no bridge. Storm clouds yawn like hippopotami. Deep holes and funnels open and close mouth-like. Titus, the child of fate, forces his way through the trackless forest. Ritual and observance deserted, his place at the ceremony of bright carvings empty. He is a rebel, like a lyric in green flight. The rains come. Tepid water hammering him, streaming over his body as he runs, in search of the flying thing. He lusts to touch those floating limbs. She is freedom. She is romance. He finds her, his foster sister, in Flay's cave. Balancing upon her heels, swiveling a plucked bird on a spit above a small fire. All about her are feathers. Is this her? This naked, squatting thing? This...
Frog! She is a frog. I thought she was a swallow.
And then she turns and looks at him.
She is joy.
Startled, the sprite leaps, but Titus catches her, closes his arm around her, grips her with an angry strength, forces the full weight of his body across her. Body and imagination fuse in throbbing lust.
Oh.
And then he sees her face. So small.
A robin's egg.
His body weakens. The first wild virgin kiss trembles on his lips and dies. He lays his cheek against hers. There will be no climax. Suddenly, she is gone. His teeth meet in the dark core of life. Through the cave mouth, he sees her, naked as the rain, running, leaping, vaulting through the lightning. And as he watches, a searing flash of flame breaks loose, rips a path across the dazzled floods, and burns her up as if she were a dry leaf in its path. And in Titus, something burns away even as she has been burned away. Something has died as though it had never been. At 17, he has stepped into another country. He has become a man.
By all that's pluvious, there has never been such a deluge.
Gormenghast is marooned. The fish of Gormenghast River swim out in every direction and in through the castle's lowest windows.
Never in living memory. Never!
The gaunt asylum has become an island. Water rises like terror, inch by clammy inch.
The sacred laws must be preserved. Do you hear me?
My lady.
1,000,000 ancient volumes, 1,000 crates of sacrosanct and yellowing paper dragged to the attics from the swamp of pulp.
The kitchen's livestock and supplies must be moved another floor up. Am I understood?
We'll begin at once.
Sooner!
Cattle, horses, grain and food, fuel, grist and treasure, vintage and hoards of miscellaneous lumber, furniture, chattels, works of vanity and works of art.
The waters are rising. In 6 hours' time, the flood will be at our feet. There is no possibility of the night being spent on this level. You have my order of priority, have you not?
Certainly, your ladyship.
And then, gentlemen, we shall begin. The mounting water draws us all together. Is that not so, gentlemen? We are driven up, are we not, into a confine? Tell me, gentlemen, can the traitor Steerpike live in air and feed on it? Can he chew the cloud, or swallow the thunder, or fill his belly with lightning? Or can he live beneath the water like the pike I see below me in the darkness? No, he is like us, gentlemen, like us.
I hate nature.
The Belgroves, in a small loft, the great castle beneath them like a gigantic body with its arteries filled with water.
I hate it! The rotten beast!
Tut, tut. You can't talk about nature like that. You're a piece of nature yourself.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Well, if you're not nature, or a bit of it, what the hell are you?
I'm a woman! I said I'm a woman!
Yes,
Belgrove stares at where a piece of plaster has fallen from the wall and left a small grey pattern, the shape of a heart. For little short of a fortnight, the deluge continues, turning Gormenghast into archipelagos of gaunt-fisted towers. Then the rains cease, and the agitated waters become silent, motionless.
Mother!
Mother!
What is it?
I've seen him.
Who?
Steerpike.
Where? Where did you see him?
I could take you there. It's northwards.
Beyond the Blackstone Quarter?
Far beyond.
How long ago?
Hours. He has a boat. He went through a window.
Did he see you?
No.
Are you sure of that?
Yes.
Then we have him. I will have the search captains called immediately. We start in 1 hour from now. You have done well. Gormenghast will be avenged. You have surprised me.
I did not do it for Gormenghast.
No?
No, Mother. I hate Steerpike for other reasons.
What reasons?
He killed Flay and hurt my sister. He probably killed Nanny too, and he would have killed Dr. Prune and me if he could have. Isn't that enough? To hell with Gormenghast!
I am not Fuchsia.
She locks herself away and freezes within herself.
People think I am Fuchsia, but I am someone else. Someone young and beautiful and brave as a lioness.
Standing at the window, staring out across the water.
The sort of person who would not only think of ending the pain in her heart, but be the kind of person who would have the courage to do it. What would such a person do? Oh, why, such a person would stand upon the windowsill above the water.
Her body following the course of her imagination.
And she would...
Your ladyship, Lady Fuchsia.
Fuchsia, starting, trying to turn, slipping, clutching at air.
Not Fuchsia! Not Fuchsia! Oh, God in heaven, no, 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 no!
Steerpike, asleep in a small canoe that bobs gently on the inky water filling the room. The window, like a square of light, is the only way in and out. The room is a cave. Steerpike is waiting for nightfall to make his escape. Blood shines behind the lenses of his eyes. His thin, colourless lips part like an open gash in a mask of wax.
They've come for me.
In the room above.
Where is the carpenter?
Here, your ladyship.
You have your saw?
Yes.
Saw through the floor. The enemy is beneath our feet.
My lady.
On the orders of the Countess, a flotilla of boats forms a semicircle outside the cave room. One of the boats moves forwards, alone. Steering the skiff, a man in a broad-brimmed leather hat, blade in his mouth. A volunteer driving through the water towards the enemy of his people. The oarsman passes through the window.
Faster, man!
I'm almost through, my lady.
What can you see?
My lady!
What's that?
Oh, hi there, is the Countess there?
It's the volunteer. It's the volunteer, lady. He's immediately below.
What does he say? For the love of the stones, what does he say, man?
Tell her ladyship there's nothing here. Only a room full of water. There's no way out but the window. Doors and water jammed. Nothing but water, Teller!
The grisly fowl is flown!
He's gone, if he ever was here, which I doubt.
I saw him! He was there!
Volunteer!
Lowering herself, her heart gone dead.
Volunteer!
My lady!
The shoulders, the man's shoulders.
Let me see your face.
A sudden surge of water sweeps through the window below. The boat twists on the wash and swell. There is a glimpse, a flash of something.
White and scarlet.
Something skewbald.
It is him!
And another face, empty, dead, bobs to the surface like a loaf of bread, and sinks again.
The volunteer is dead! The traitor is in the room!
Let me at him!
Hold the boy! Restrain him! Boatmen, move forward! Draw your knives! He will be brought out dead!
Never!
Steerpike dives deep into watery blackness. He feels for the wall and finds not stone, but a matted, fibrous, subaqueous blanket. Ivy. Tearing and clawing, Steerpike pulls himself up and into the ivy. The world goes black, but still he grapples with its saturated midnight, its endless, hairy arms and fingers, until he reaches...
Light every torch aboard, every lantern. Great hell, he is no merman. He must breathe. He must.
Steerpike breathes, his body supported by a network of ivy boughs.
Let me kill him! Let me!
No, by the blood of love!
Titus half vaults, half tumbles through the window, snatching and catching the tentacles of ivy.
Boatmen, come close, quickly!
Titus begins his descent, forcing his way through the network of twisted, hairy bones.
I will kill him! For Fuchsia, for Flay, for Nanny!
Below him, Steerpike. Nothing left of his brain. The brilliant mind has become a cloud of crimson.
I will kill him. Then, sweet glory of wickedness, I will kill myself. Gormenghast shall not have me.
Then one of the parasitic arms gives way, and falling through the branches, Titus sees two red points of light below.
Steerpike!
A knife stabs. Again and again. Pain. Blood. The world spins and goes back. Titus opens his eyes and stares. Narrow, pale, with an open mouth, small, lackluster eyes that are turned up. Steerpike is dead.
It is done!
Titus looks up at his mother, framed by the window. His eyes shine strangely. Then a black faint takes him. He falls forward into a trench of darkness. Moment by moment, hour by hour, day by day, month by month, the great flood waters fall. The washed air is indescribably sweet, and a tranquility swims through the realm. It is spring, an evening in late spring, the sky filled with a faint coral-colored light. Titus stands by the place on Gormenghast Mountain where they have buried his sister.
I'm going, Fuchsia.
His pale eyes, a stonish blue with a hint of dim and sullen purple.
I must go. I must be free. Now is the time to go.
He runs, in acknowledgement of a law as old as the laws of his home, the law of flesh and blood, the law of longing, the law of change, the law of youth.
Find the master of the stables. Tell him to saddle the mare. He will know her. The grey mare with the white foot. He will bring her to the Tower of Flints. I will be there shortly.
On again, out of key with normality. Suddenly, turning a corner, he encounters...
Titus, my dear boy.
My lord!
How are you, young fellow?
I cannot stop. Forgive me. Professor, Mrs. Belgrove. Dear Dr. Prune. Goodbye.
Very odd.
What did he mean, goodbye? I said, what did he mean?
What indeed, I wonder? What indeed?
Gertrude, candlelit, gazing expressionlessly at a picture book.
Mother?
Well?
I'm going. Goodbye.
Going where?
I am leaving. I am leaving Gormenghast. I cannot explain. I do not want to talk. I came to tell you, and that is all. Goodbye, Mother.
There is nowhere else. You will tread a circle, Titus Groan.
At his back, the castle climbs into the night. Before him, a great terrain of moonlit wilderness. Fixing his eyes upon the blurred horizon, Titus rides out of his world.
There is not a road, not a track, but it will lead you home. For everything comes to Gormenghast.
Gormenghast, the second of two plays based on the Titus Groan novels of Mervy Peake, was dramatised for radio by Brian Sibley. Steerpike was played by Sting, Dr. Prunesqualler, Bernard Hepton, Irma Prunesqualler, Judy Parfitt, Gertrude, Eleanor Bron, Clarice and Cora, Sheila Hancock, Fuchsia, Jill Lidston, Flay, Cyril Shaps, Barquentine, Morris Denham, Belgrove, Michael Aldridge, Nanny Slag, Hilda Schroeder, Titus, aged 7, Vicky Ireland, Titus, aged 17, Julian Firth. The professors were played by Arnold Diamond, John Forbes Robertson, David Garth, David Goodison, David Sinclair, and Alan Thompson. The artist was Freddie Jones. Technical presentation by Lloyd Silverthorne, assisted by Colin Duff and Peter Marsh. Gormenghast was directed by Glyn Dearman.